There is absolutely no room for dissent in today's Republican Party. Even the concept of dissent, even the appearance of dissent when it doesn't actually exist, is not acceptable. And Republican Senator Mike Rounds found that out the hard way this past weekend when he appeared Sunday on ABC's This Week program. Mike Rounds was asked about Kash Patel being nominated to be Donald Trump's FBI director, and Mike Rounds, instead of going on about Kash Patel being good or bad, actually defended the current director of the FBI, who, by the way, was put in power by Donald Trump himself, Christopher Wray. Here is what Mike Rounds had to say. He said that Wray was, quote, a very good man, and he didn't have any complaints about the way he's done his job. ABC News anchor Jonathan Karl then asks him, is it a mistake to fire him? Why is Trump determined to fire the FBI director, let alone one he nominated in the first place? And the response from Mike Rounds was simply, we don't speak for the president-elect. So he wasn't even saying that Chris Wray shouldn't be fired and replaced by Kash Patel. He was just like, hey, Chris Wray, I like the guy. He's a pretty good guy. I think he's done a decent job. That was it. Okay, that's the level of dissent, if you can even call it that Mike Rounds gave on ABC. But apparently that was too much for the MAGA world, and Donald Trump's allies on social media immediately pounced on Rounds because he wasn't apparently 100% behind Donald Trump, even though he didn't give any indication that he was against him either. Here's what Laura Ingraham said on Twitter. I think Senator Rounds should go home and make these points at a town meeting in front of his constituents. Okay. Do you honestly think Mike Rounds' constituents are sitting down at the dinner table at night, talking to their spouses as they can't afford food? They're like, man, that Chris Wray at the FBI, I got to tell you, it's keeping me up at night, right? Do you think that prior to this report, Laura Ingraham, how many of Mike Rounds' constituents do you think could have told you off the top of their head who the director of the FBI was, right? I mean, let's be honest here. Nobody typically cares. So you're acting like, well, wait till his constituents find out. They're going to be like, oh, that's who? What? Who's my senator? I don't even know his name. Yeah, that's going to be the reaction. So not exactly a own that you think you may have there. Then, of course, you have conservative radio show host Jesse Kelly, who wrote on Twitter, South Dakota is one of the reddest states in the union. They could have the most bloodthirsty right-wing senators if they wanted to. So if losers like Mike Rounds torpedo the most important nominations, the GOP primary voter only has himself to blame. Again, y'all are acting like people sit at home every day talking about the director of the FBI. Like, it literally has no bearing on their lives whatsoever. Y'all want Kash Patel in there so that it will have an impact on people's day-to-day lives because he's pledged to go after Trump's enemies, including those in the media. That clip is making the rounds right now. Of course, not as much as it should be because of Hunter Biden. But still, people don't sit around and talk about the director of the FBI unless they're literally being investigated by the FBI. Another one, Sean Davis said, quote, he's the co-founder of the conservative The Federalist magazine. He said, either Mike Rounds has an IQ of 85, he's a co-conspirator in the corruption, or Wray has pictures/videos of him being naughty. Because there's no way an honest person with a functioning brain can possibly believe Chris Wray had done a perfect job as the FBI director. What did Wray do that was so bad? Like, all y'all sitting here like, F Wray, and you can't even give a reason why. You're just like, we hate him. Trump appointed him. So if you're attacking Christopher Wray, let me point this out to all you MAGA loyalists. You're attacking somebody that Donald Trump nominated, right? That's actually worse than what Mike Rounds did. So if you think Wray is horrible, then you think whoever put him in place made a mistake. Uh-oh. You guys are going to have to go write mean tweets about yourselves now because you're the ones, not Mike Rounds, actually criticizing Donald Trump's decisions. Oops. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.